I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's a double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with week 5, guys, of our Back on Track series. Actually, it's the second time I've recorded this intro, and the reason why I'm going to let you guys know that is because in the next clip you're going to see, there's going to be a little bit of a cut you'll see, and it'll look like a jump cut probably, and it's because I mentioned that I said something in a clip that I was going to share from Monday. Well, I moved the clip from my phone to my computer, changed the file extension, something that I have to do with all these videos, otherwise they are incredibly out of sync. Even after doing that, both clips that I had from Monday were very much out of sync. So, I think from now on, until I get a new phone, which may not be for a long time, I have no idea, I'm just not going to record on my phone because it's too inconsistent with the audio going out of sync, and it's weird because like it'll start in sync on the video, and then as the video progresses, it gets worse and worse out of sync. So it's not even like something that's like it's out of sync from the start, so I can kind of move the audio around until I can like sync them up. It's not like that. Like I would literally have to go through each section of each little clip, cut, sync, cut, sync. It would take me hours to do that, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'll just have to record from here. Maybe I'll do multiple clips throughout the week just on my webcam, and I guess just talk about that day. We'll work on, like I said, this is going to be a work in progress in terms of how to record this anyways, and I knew it would be messy at the beginning. Anywho, so I was just going to tell you guys what I talked about on Monday, I suppose. So on Monday, we went for our walk. After our walk, I recorded the video in the spare living room. Again, it was out of sync. I'm not going to talk about everything I talked in the video because for like 10 minutes of it, I talked about my YouTube schedule. And you guys don't hear about that. You guys don't care about that stuff. So basically, I just mentioned that on Tuesday, I was going to get an eye exam because it's been almost 6 years since I got a new pair of glasses, which is actually kind of crazy. I kind of just didn't really think about it. And I actually didn't even bring this up in the next bit of clip you'll be watching, which is good that I can, I guess, talk about the actual eye exam and stuff. So on Tuesday, I went in for the eye exam, and very nice people. This is the first time I've been to this eye doctor. Very lovely people. I got there a bit early. They got me in nice and early. Their assistant, did all this stuff. There's some really crazy technology there. I don't know if this stuff is new or just, the only other place I've really had an eye exam since like the 5th grade was Walmart. So maybe their technology is not quite up to snuff. I don't know. But I paid to get like an X-ray in my eye, both eyes really, and basically I looked into this like machine, and it would like take a picture of my eye. Now this light was super bright and it hurt my eyes, but and my eyes felt heavy the rest of the day. But actually, kind of even the next day, even on Wednesday, they're feeling a little heavy. But anyways, that's beside the point. And they take like a 200-degree picture of my eyes, which is pretty cool. But they do that so they can check to see, if you have any like, messed up nerves or like glaucoma and things like that. And obviously, my eyes are actually fine, which I was very happy to hear about that because, as I've gotten older, and I'm sure anyone with glasses probably feel the same way, my eyes have progressively gotten worse. So there's always that fear. It's like, man, am I going to go blind at some point? Like, what's going to happen here? But nearsighted, I'm still good. I'm not colorblind. Did the colorblind test. And I'm going to ever so slightly stronger prescription for my eyes. So that's cool. Got my glasses ordered. They'll be here in about 10 days or so. I'll let you guys know. You guys will probably be able to tell when I get them. I got a plastic frame this time because with these, after a while, like the metal on the side and on the nose, it kind of, I wear them all the time. If I'm not sleeping, I'm wearing my glasses. They leave marks sometimes, some indentions sometimes on the side of my head, causing me to have some headaches. So I'm hoping the plastic ones will feel a little more comfortable. We'll see. They also have a year warranty on them, which is very nice. Something that these glasses did not have. So yeah, very excited about that. And not really much more to say about it. Really, it was just a very standard, operation. Not like I wasn't operated on, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, went in, got the eye exam, ordered the glasses, paid. It cost me like they're very nice. They actually give me a discount on the glasses. Um, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell this. I don't know. Well, I didn't say what the place was, so who cares, right? So they offer like a 50% chance, not 50% chance, but a 50% discount on your glasses if you donate your old pair. But these are my only pair that I have, so I was going to keep them for a backup. So they had some donations that was donated to them. So they gave me one of those pair of glasses to donate, so they can give me 50% off, which was very nice of them. They didn't have to do that. So it cost me with the eye exam, including the extra eye exam I got, plus the glasses, and I got like smaller lens, thinner lenses and things like that. It cost me like $378, I believe. Not bad, not bad at all. Also I don't have insurance, so no eye insurance or anything. So paid it out of pocket straight up, and I'm very excited to get these new glasses, and hopefully it works out well. But that was Tuesday, and then I believe in the next bit of clip you'll hear about the rest of my week. I believe I start on Tuesday after the walk. I didn't mention the glasses thing, the eye exam and stuff. I actually kind of forgot about it when I was talking about my week. Like I said, it's been a very busy week. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to that clip here, and I'll see you then. So Tuesday, I did do my walk. I did do my walk on Tuesday, but that's pretty much all I did on Tuesday. Wednesday, I didn't do anything besides, just normal, work and everything. I was really busy that day. Thursday, which is again busiest day of the month. There's two Thursdays a month, as I mentioned many times, where I'm just absolute busiest. I usually get some, lack of sleep due to my terrible, terrible sleep schedule that I'm still trying to work on. It's some days it's easier than others. Some weeks it's easier than others. And then Wednesday, by the way, I was a bit foolish. I recorded technically 10 videos of Fire Emblem, but I went ahead and cut one of them. You guys will understand eventually when we get there why. Um, but I decided to cut one of them. But anyways, I recorded 9 videos. I'm just gonna say 9 videos. Some of them were like 40 minutes long. One of them was like an hour long. And I decided to stay up late so that I could edit some of those videos. And it was one of those things where it's like, yeah, I can stay up another hour, I can stay up another hour, and then then Thursday, busiest day of the week, then I only get like 4 hours of sleep. So it was a terrible idea. And then Friday here today, obviously I had to wake up early today as well because again, very busy week. I woke up after I got about 6 hours of sleep, so 10 hours of sleep between today and yesterday. Not great, not the worst though. It's manageable. Some other people have it worse. It's just very tired today. So I haven't done much physical activity this week. I walked twice. Today I walked Monday, Tuesday. Today I walked as well. I couldn't fit it in yesterday. There was just no way. But today I did go for a walk earlier. Me and Wakey did. Again, a little too windy. If there's just like a slightest bit of breeze, it's like an unwatchable video because like my phone's not very good. I need to find, like I said, some technology. I'm sure there's like a case or something I can use that maybe blocks wind a little bit better. I don't know. That's something I have to like look into, I guess. But I decided just scroll just record it all here. So yeah, we did our walk earlier. I'm gonna have me some lunch here in a little bit. Probably some leftover pizza from yesterday. Um, not the greatest thing to eat, obviously, but don't want it to go to waste. Um, I weighed in today, by the way, at 336. So again, we're fluctuating that weight, and that's gonna happen for a while. We're still trying to build up some muscles, trying to build up muscles in my back, and trying to get to the point where I can do yoga without it being super sore or too taxing on my body. So tonight I'm going to be doing some foam rolling. I'm looking forward to it actually because my back is really sore. I want to loosen up these quads a little bit, loosen up the some calves, my hamstrings. Gonna try to do some hip workouts as well. Just gonna try to do everything I can to hit some of those troubling spots on my body to cut out my back out a little bit, and make it a little bit easier to do certain things. Because even walking, I walk for usually when I do my walking here, I do about 10 to 15 minutes. It really just depends on how my back starts feeling. If my back starts hurting after 10 minutes, I usually stop. If it starts hurting after 15 minutes, I stop. It's usually no more than that, though. It also depends on how intensely I'm walking. If I'm trying to speed walk a little bit, obviously it's going to start hurting a little bit more. If I'm hitting that little hill in my backyard a little bit, it's going to hurt a little bit more. But I'm trying, trying to strengthen up that back. That's going to be the most important thing, I feel like. Once we get that back feeling just a little bit better, we can hit that yoga hard. We can then start, the melt, the weight's going to start melting off. Everything's just going to fall into place. We just have to get there first. I'm not demoralized in any way. I'm still determined. I'm just as ready to continue as I was from the beginning. That hasn't changed at all. We're still trying to improve in certain areas too, not just with the physical stuff, but mentally too. And also trying to work on the sleep schedule. Even though I said I stayed up late, I know it was a terrible idea, but those are things that I just have to combat myself with, right? Like Wednesday when I was deciding to stay up a little bit later, and when I say a little bit later, I mean like 4 or 5 in the morning, right? Like terrible idea. Why did I do that? You know, those videos I could have edited them, on Thursday or whatever. Like I could have edited those. I didn't need them right away. But that's just like I'm the kind of person that just loves if I have a task or if I'm in the middle of a task, I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to stop until it's done. So like when I'm editing videos and I'm like, there's only just a few more videos left and then they're all done. I have them all edited, I have them all uploaded, I have them all scheduled out. I might as well just finish it. And then here we are. Now we're in the position that I'm in today, where I had 10 hours of sleep in the last couple days, and I'm a damn fool for it. But that's something that I gotta be disciplined on, and it's something that I'm working on. But also, not only that, dieting. I know I'm eating pizza. I don't eat pizza all the time or anything like that. I used to. When I worked at Pizza Hut, I used to eat pizza because, when you work there, it's in your face, so you eat it all the time. And after I stopped working at Pizza Hut, I kind of stopped eating pizza for a little while. But usually, that busiest Thursday of the month, those 2 Thursdays a month that I have to wake up super early at work, a very long shift essentially. Um, I usually do get some sort of pizza or some sort of fast food, so I don't have to cook just because I just don't have the time. Plus, it's kind of like a treat to myself. Like, oh, busiest day of the month, here's a treat, right? Like, here's a pizza from usually I get like a Papa Murphy's pizza, big Chicago style stuffed pizza, and cook it when I get home. It takes like 20 minutes on my pizza oven, and then you know, me and my family we eat the Chicago style stuffed pizza. And then there's usually leftovers because it's a big ass pizza. It's like 16 inches. It's a real thick pizza. It's delicious though. And I'll eat on those leftovers probably today and maybe even tomorrow. If someone else wants to eat on them, that's fine too. Just want to make sure it doesn't go to waste. I eat leftovers quite often because I don't like things going to waste. So, but we're still working on that. I'm eating more food because, as I've told you guys before, I used to only eat like one meal a day, and that would be dinner, right? Like I wouldn't eat lunch, breakfast. I would eat dinner. Maybe I'll eat like a midnight snack because my sleep schedule was, it still kind of is, but it was really bad where I would stay up to like 6 in the morning, wake up at like 2 in the afternoon. So I'm trying. Like, that's part of what we're trying to work on here. Trying to switch to like a 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. type of schedule. Sleep at 2 a.m., wake up at 10 a.m. Maybe even go a little bit earlier than that. Maybe 1 a.m. and 9 a.m. or midnight and 8 a.m. I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out what works best for me. What's going to give me the most energy throughout the day. There's a lot of factors that play into it, and I'm just trying to see how certain things affects my body and me mentally. I can tell you from experience so far that waking up at 10 a.m. overall is very beneficial to me personally. It makes me feel pretty energized for the majority of the day. I have some bits of the day where I start to feel really tired. I lose a lot of energy. It feels like, but we're still working on that. And the more the more I start exercising, the more we start doing the more yoga and stuff, I'll have more energy from that as well. So it's all work in progress. But what's exciting is today is Friday. Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Gotta get that in there. Um, April 30th, right? 2021. Today is a very special day because it's not my birthday. What if it was? No, Pokemon Snap comes out today, guys. Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo Switch. I'm very excited to play. It's been my probably my highly anticipated game, probably all year. The Diamond and Pearl remakes are very exciting. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes for those who probably didn't quite understand that if you don't follow Pokemon at all. So I mean those are exciting, but to me Pokemon Snap, it's a game that we've been waiting um, over 20 years for. The original game came out like what 99, 98, somewhere in that time period. I can look it up real quick. I have my computer here in front of me. Pokemon Snap N64. It was on the N64. It came out in 1999, right? That was in Japan. No, June of 1999 in North America. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, it came out in 1999, and I remember when this game came out. I've told this story before, but my brother, my youngest brother, I have two brothers. My youngest brother, he had what was called the crew, I think is what they called it. He couldn't breathe, um, and we didn't know this. My mom was working. We had a babysitter, and my brother, my brother was sleeping. So our dog Dakota, which was a golden retriever, was going up to him and was like, kind of like whining, like something was wrong. And that's when we found out he wasn't breathing. So we called the ambulance, and they rushed him to the hospital. My mom came home from work early, went with him to the hospital. So he stayed in the hospital overnight. And it didn't happen very often, but anytime that like one of us would have like a hospital visit, or we would be in the hospital for a long period of time, she would get us all like kind of like a small gift or something, whether it be like a toy or something, to kind of, I guess, make everyone feel better. I don't know, but that's just something she would do. And I remember that's when I got Pokemon Snap. And it wasn't. I don't know what I was expecting as a kid, from Pokemon Snap. I don't know if I was expecting it to be like a Pokemon Stadium game. I have no idea what I was expecting. But I remember like when I got it, and started playing, I was like, oh, this is not what I expected. But I had a lot of fun playing it though. It was a lot of fun. Very simple game. It's a very short game on the N64. I do have a playthrough. There's no thumbnail for it either. This is a very old playthrough. This is before I started getting really consistent on YouTube. This was, I think, I looked this up before. I believe it was in 2016 I played this. Let's take a look at my. Go to my YouTube studio real fast. I almost replayed it again, just kind of as a build up for this Pokemon Snap game, and maybe we will again in the future, but there's really no need for it. Yeah, so as part of I used to do a series called Throwback Thursday, and this is a very dumb idea, but I tried to beat like a retro game in like one sitting, and then upload it all on Thursday. And it was a terrible idea because then I would do things like Donkey Kong Country, which would take us a little bit longer to beat, things like that. It didn't work out at all. But yeah, so there's two parts to it, and I uploaded them on July 14th of 2016. There's no thumbnails for them, but part one and part two, it's about a little over an hour's worth of content, so not that many. And I 100%ed it. We took pictures of every Pokemon, including Mew at the end. But anyways, I'm very excited for Pokemon Snap to come out today, and it should be here. Can honestly be here any minute, according to my Amazon notification, and it shouldn't be here in any less than 2 hours. So you know damn well your boy's about to be playing that all weekend long. Um, but as I mentioned, I believe in Monday's clip that you saw a second ago. My plan is to record Pokemon Snap probably over the weekend, and I'm going to record it. I'm going to probably 100% it. I don't know how long the game is. I can't imagine there's too much content in it, but maybe there is. But I'm going to go in there, I'm going to play it, finish it, hopefully this weekend, and then you guys probably won't see any gameplay of it until after, we're done Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And we have a long ways to go in Mystery Dungeon still, so it might be a couple months. But just know that I'm playing it today, and I'm very excited for it. I thought about releasing, just uploading it anyways, but with Pokemon and Diamond and Pearl not coming out till later this year, probably November, probably October, somewhere in that time range. I kind of need some filler in between now and then with Pokemon content. So I said, you know what, we're just gonna wait and I'll just upload Pokemon Snap when we're done with Mystery Dungeon. And then after that, don't know what we're gonna do yet, because I don't know what the time frame's looking like at that point. But anyways, guys, that was week 5. Not a very eventful week in terms of like exercise or anything, but that's okay. We did a little bit, and like I said, I'm going to foam roll tonight. I'm very excited for that because I definitely need it. My body is feeling a bit sore, especially my back. But that's a normal occurrence for me, and that's one reason why we're doing this is because I'm tired of my back feeling like it's made of Play-Doh. I do anything, my back starts hurting. So, it's a work in progress. It's something that's going to take us a long time to get through. I didn't expect. Hopefully, you guys didn't expect to me to just be like, a month in and feel like, oh, guys, I'm cured and everything's good to go now. No, this is gonna take a long time. Sitting around for almost 6 years, not doing a whole lot of physical activity at all, mostly just sitting. Playing games, playing on my computer and things like that. Very little physical activity, very little movement. Period. My body's very stiff, and not only that, I was also in a car accident. Right, I broke my pelvis in 2 places, and I never did physical. Well, I did a little bit of physical rehab, but I didn't finish it, and I've never been like fully healed. So there's a lot of issues there that we're gonna be working through. It's gonna take a long time. I personally expect me to do this for at least a couple years. Before I feel like 100% ready to go. But then even after that, we're not going to be done because there's more that I want to do in terms of physical, activity. I want to start building muscle again. I want to start lifting weights again. I want to continue the yoga. I want to keep it going. We're gonna get our flexibility, our range of motion back. My neck, which is very stiff, and I can only turn it so far. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix all these things. I want you guys to come on this journey with me as we get back on track. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys next week, unless you watch some other content. Just quick little plug, Skeeter, just in case it's the only series you watch. So, currently, right now, we're playing through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX, which I mentioned earlier on the Nintendo Switch. I'm a madman. I'm trying to complete a living Pokédex in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's taken a long time. We're over 200 episodes deep at this point, but we're not done yet. Well, it's probably take us. I'm going to guess at least another month or two before we're actually done with this game. We have a few hard ones to still finish. We have to finish Celebi, Jirachi. Those two are going to be very difficult. We still have a few shinies to get, which is going to take us a long time. See, it's very RNG reliant, trying to find like shiny Pokemon in this game. So, as it is in just about any game, really. So that part's taken us quite a long time. We haven't even tried for Jirachi or Celebi yet, but that's gonna come in time. So just we're just gonna have to be patient there. Then obviously Pokemon Snap today I'm playing, but you guys won't see that for a while. Spyro, we're playing Spyro 3 and the Reignited Trilogy on Steam. We've already played the first 2 Spyros if you're interested. We 100%ed them. We've done all the skill points. We've done all the achievements on Steam. We've collected all the gems. We've done everything. And we're going to do the same thing in Spyro 3, so look forward to that. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Let's Play, the complete edition on the Nintendo Switch. We're pretty deep into it by this point. We're still playing the DLC. It's another one of those things where we're trying to complete everything in that game, so we're trying to make a living Digidex, trying to get one of every Digimon, which we're actually pretty close to being done with. Alright, at this point we're just trying to finish the DLC story, and then I can finish the Digidex from there. We're also trying to collect all 700 medals. We're actually, I think, I want to say like 70% of the way done with those. And again, it's one of those things that once we get through the story, we can collect the rest of those medals. Then we have to do all the cups in the arcade area in the DLC, and then we have to do all the blacklist hackers. So there's a few things that we still got to do there, but we're getting close to finish that. And once we're done with that, we have Digimon Next Order, Digimon World Next Order, and then we're also playing through Fire Emblem Three Houses, and it's been a lot of fun playing that game. We're going through the DLC right now. Then we're going to get back to the main story, and as I mentioned on Monday, I'm not sure exactly what the future holds of that game, if I'm going to replay it after we're finished, if we can continue after we finish. I have no idea. I've never played this game before until now. I haven't watched anybody play, because I try to avoid watching people play games that I want to play. to avoid any type of spoiler, which is why I'm going to work so hard to play in Pokemon Snap this weekend, so I don't have to worry about any type of spoilers, because I've avoided spoilers for the most part. I don't know much about the Pokemon that's in that game, if what legendaries in the game. Like I don't know anything really. Outside the first trailer that we watched, I haven't watched any additional trailers or anything like that. I didn't play the demo. I think there was a demo. I didn't play the demo. So yeah, we're going in completely blind, which is always the funnest part. I feel like, especially for a Pokemon game. So let's see, Digimon, Pokemon, Spyro, and then of course Fire Emblem. So yeah, those are the games we're playing on the channel right now. And then of course every Friday we have a tier list or a favorites list. This week, and it'll be coming out today for me. Which which tier list is it this time? Because I honestly don't remember. Because I record like 5 or 6 tier lists or favorites list or whatever, and I have them all scheduled out in a notebook, and then I edit them, upload them, and schedule them out. Some more water. So this week, this is a good one. This is gonna be one that might be have some controversy attached to it. It's a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tier list. Oh my goodness. It's not a competitive, and I make this very clear at the very beginning. This isn't a competitive viability list. I'm not talking about who's the best character in terms of who you're going to win with and things like that. It's strictly the characters and how I like them. The video game series they represent, etc. And then next week, because I announced this at the end of that video, we actually are going to be doing my biggest tier list yet. I believe there's 200 Pokemon that we did in this tier list. It's Pokemon and Pokemon Conquest. Again, this isn't like a competitive. None of my tier lists are competitive viability because I'm not a meta guy. I'm not a guy that's very competitive. I just like to play games for fun, really. I do play competitive games, like League of Legends sometimes, or like TFT and things. I play a lot of TFT, but I'm not someone that's like, oh my god, I'm a competitive juggernaut. I do okay, like TFT. I got Diamond last season, got Diamond the season before that. So I do okay, but it's not like I'm someone that's like, oh man, meta. Games to me are about having fun, and I know competitive gaming is a part of that, but that's just not something I get deep into. But I like to make it clear that these aren't like like a meta tier list. This is just basically based on characters and Pokemon and stuff that I like. So the Pokemon Conquest is the same way. It's not a like I said, competitive viability. It's not like who's the best Pokemon to use in the game. It's strictly just the Pokemon I like, and then I order them from my favorite to my least favorite. That's all it is. But yeah, that'll be coming next week on May 7th, so look forward to that. And then I gotta record some more tier lists. But I already know what I'm recording because I have like until June mapped out in my notebook, and then I gotta figure out what I want to do after that. Whew. What a video. What a day. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I've talked to you guys enough. Wow, we went 22 minutes here, and then I think the Monday clip's like 10 minutes. Well, anyways, guys, until next week, I am the Maverick Mardinos. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bye!